tayo ng Math-aral. Sa Math, walang maiiwan. Math-sayang Math-aral, tayo ng Math-tuto upang ika'y umasenso. Maging matyaga, maging matalino, halina mag-aral na tayo. Maging matyaga, maging matalino, halina mag-aral na tayo. Halina mag-aral na tayo. Halina mag-aral na tayo. Halina, 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 mag-aral na tayo.
A while ago, we have listened to the advanced lesson for Quarter 3, Week 3 of Mathematics 9 CLAID Learning Module. We will now have the advanced lesson for Quarter 3, Week 3 of Mathematics 10 CLAID Learning Module. Our instructor was a graduate of Camarines Sur State Agricultural College with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Secondary Agricultural Education, major in Mathematics in the year 2009. She also had her master's degree with 9 units at Philippine Normal University. She is now on her 10th year in service and a Teacher 1 at Eulogio Rodriguez Integrated School. Mga Batang MANDunong, please welcome Mrs. L.D. Babylon Carloy.
So, siguro, nagtataka kayo, bakit si Red yung na-evict? Bakit siya yung imposter? Bakit siya yung hindi gumagawa ng combination task? So, later, bago matapos yung lesson, i-explain ko sa inyo, di-discuss ko kung bakit siya na-eject, bakit siya yung imposter. So, by the way, I am Mrs. L.D. Babylon H. Carloy of ERIS, and I will be discussing about combination. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to determine whether a given situation or task illustrates combination of objects. So here's an example. Arnold, Bobby, Chris, Dan, and Emil are considered as the best dancers in 10 Rizal. In how many ways can Mr. Santoya select 2 out of his 5 best dancers from his class to represent in a competition? So there are 20 possible ways. Each of these 20 different possible selections is called a permutation. In particular, they are called the permutation of 5 objects taken 2 at a time. 5 taken 2 at a time. And the number of such permutation possible is denoted by 5p2, which is equal to 20. Okay, now what have you noticed about the selection? Okay, very good. Arnold and Bobby. Ito, si Arnold tsaka si Bobby is the same with Bobby and Arnold. They are the same persons. Arnold and Bobby and Arnold, parehong tao lang sila. The same with Dan and Chris. Si Dan tsaka si Chris ay si Chris at si Dan din. These selections cannot be considered distinct. And by eliminating such similar cases, only 10 different possible ways will remain. Based on the given problem, is the order of selecting 2 out of 5 best dancers important? Importante ba na mauna si Arnold kay Bobby or si Bobby kay Arnold? Importante ba yung order? Hindi. Kasi si Arnold tsaka si Bobby at si Arnold ay the same persons pa rin. They are still the 2 best dancers na masaselect. So, ibig sabihin, since the order is not important, then Mr. Santoyas has 10 possible ways in selecting 2 from his 5 best dancers from his class to compete. This is an example of combination. Now, what is combination? Combination is a mathematical technique that determines the number of possible arrangements in a collection of objects where the order of arrangement is not important. Take note, sa combination, the order of arrangement is not important. In combinations, you can select the items in any order. So, pwedeng mauna si Arnold kay Bobby. But still, napili pa rin si Arnold at si Bobby as best dancer. That's combination. Okay. So, let's look at the examples. Let's try this first. A team of 8 basketball players needs to choose a captain and a co-captain. So what we're going to do here is we're going to tell whether the given situation or task illustrates combination or not. If it is not, we are going to rephrase the situation or task to make it an illustration of combination. So, is this an example of combination? So, let's see. This is not a combination. Bakit siya hindi combination? Kasi, sa pagpili ng captain tsaka co-captain, order is already important. Kasi, iba yung position ng captain. Kapag may napili ng captain, iba naman yung matitira na lang yung pagpipilian ng co-captain. So, the order is important. So, this is not a combination. How are we going to rephrase this? So, if you were going to rephrase this, a team of 8 basketball players needs to choose 2 leaders to guide the team. So, this time, kahit ano yung mapili mo, dun sa dalawang leader, kahit alin ang mauna mong mapili, it is not important. Kasi pareho pa rin sila mapipili as 2 leaders. Di gaya kapag yung captain, yung una mong mapipili will be considered as the captain. So, the order is important kung sino yung mauna. So, another example ng mga gantong situation is kapag pumipili ng president, vice president, saka treasurer. So, order is important kapag may mga position na ganon. The same din kapag pumipili ng chairman, tsaka co-chairman. So, those are not combination since the order, may certain position silang i-occupy. So, the order will be very important. Okay, next example. There are 45 applicants for 3 computer programmer positions. So, may positions. Ano kaya ito? Combination or not combination? This is actually an example of combination. Bakit siya combination? Kasi, although meron siyang position, computer programmer position, pare-pareho naman sila ng position. So, hindi importante kung sino yung mauna. They will all still be computer programmers. Unless, kapag sinabi niya na yung isa computer programmer, yung isa assistant computer programmer, hindi na combination yon since the order will already be important. Another similar situation ng ganito is kapag kumukuha ng consolation prize. O yung consolation prize, kahit 10 pa yan, pare-pareho sila kukuha ng the same prize. So that is an example of combination. Kapag naman yung first prize, second prize, third prize, ganon, hindi na siya combination since magkakaiba na sila ng makukuhang premyo. So, order will already be important. So, ganon yung mga examples. This is an example of combination since all three of them will be getting the same position. So, order will not be important. Okay, let's proceed to the next example. 8 outfits were chosen from 15 outfits to be modeled. So, this is an example of, this is an example of combination because pipili ka lang naman, you're going to select 8 outfits of the given 15 sets. So, kahit alin dun yung mauna, you still chose 8 outfits. So, hindi importante dun yung order. Hindi importante kung nauna mong napili yung pink na dress. As long as nakapili ka ng 8 outfit. So, that's why this is combination. Next example. Top 3 winners out of 9 contestants in Math Quiz B. So, is this a combination or not a combination? Task or situation. Okay. So, this is not combination. Bakit kaya hindi siya combination? Kasi, meron na naman siyang position. Top 3 winners. So, ibig sabihin kung top 3 yan, meron dyan first, second, at saka third. So, order will be very important. Importante kung sino yung mauna. Siya yung first. Diba? So, how are we going to rephrase this para maging combination siya? So, we have to rephrase this at forming a group of 3 from 9 contestants. So, kapag group na lang sila ng 3, hindi na importante kung sino yung mauna as long as makapili ng 3 dun sa siyam na yon. Okay, next example. For the last example, 5 badminton players were chosen from a group of 9. So, is this a combination or not a combination? Okay, this is an example of combination. Kasi, you are just going to select, pipili lang kayo ng 5 badminton players dun sa siyam. So, therefore, the order of selecting is not important. Hindi importante kung mauna si Juan kay Pedro as long as 5 silang mapili. Go to the next. Okay. These are the other examples of combination situation or task. Examples are counting the number of handshakes. Kasi kahit alin dun yung maunang ma-handshake, counted pa rin yun. Selecting balls from a box. Kasi order is not important in selecting balls from a box. Kahit mauna yung white kay yellow, as long as makapili ka ng 5 balls, order is not important. Forming a committee of 5 members. So, this is also an example of combination since the order is not important. As long as makapili ka ng 5 members. Kahit sino pa dyan yung mauna mong mapili. Kahit mauna pa si Juan kay Pedro. So, one thing you have to remember, sa combination, order does not matter. So, yun yung pinaka-importante doon. Para ma-identify nyo siya, ma-determine nyo kung ito ay combination, isipin nyo, importante ba na mauna, importante ba yung order sa kanya na may mauna? Kailangan ba silang i-arrange into order? So, yun. Okay, so may ginawa akong quiz. Nasa screen na yung instruction. Type in joinmyquiz.com and then enter this code, yung nasa screen na code. So, you can join me right now kung kaya nyong i-access agad yung quizzes.com. Ito po yung code na ilalagay nyo. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start with the quiz. So, determine whether the given situation is a combination or not. So, we're just going to determine whether it's a combination or not. Let's proceed to the first question. In how many ways can 8 students be seated in a row? So, is it a combination or not? You need to arrange them when they sit in a row. So order is important. How many 5 subcommittees can be formed from a committee consisting of 8 people? How many choices of 5 pocketbooks to read can be made from a set of 9 pocketbooks? Okay, 5 people walk into a fast food restaurant at the same time. How many different ways can they stand in line? Standing in line needs arrangement, so order is important. In how many ways can you arrange 6 persons for a pictorial? Combination or not combination? The term arrange is your clue that it is not a combination. There are 18 men attending a director's meeting. If each man shakes the hand of every other man, how many handshakes are there? Combination or not combination? In how many ways can 4 keys be arranged on a ring? So is it a combination or not combination? What do you think? Combination. The word arrange is your clue. A box contains 5 red balls, 7 green balls, and 6 yellow balls. In how many ways can 6 balls be chosen if there should be 2 balls of each color? Combination or not combination? It's a combination since order is not important. Rowena would like to invite 7 friends to go on a trip but has room for only 4 of them. In how many ways can they be chosen? Combination or not combination? It's actually combination. A box of Mrs. Donuts contains 8 honey dip, 6 Bavarians, and 7 chocolate-filled donuts. How many ways can 5 donuts be selected? It's actually a combination. So, like what I said, babalikan natin yung introduction ko kanina na video, yung sa Among Us. Bakit kaya si Red yung na-eject? So, sabi niya, he was arranging 5 pots in a row. Sabi naman ni Green, I was counting the number of handshakes formed by 50 guests. So, malamang si Green is doing combination task because he's doing handshakes. Tapos, sabi naman ni Yellow, I was forming a committee of 5 persons. So, alam natin that forming a committee of 5 persons doesn't require an order. So, Yellow is also doing combination task. So, ibig sabihin, si Red yung imposter kasi meron siyang keyword na arranging. So, pag nag-arrange ka, automatic, order will be important. Kaya siya yung imposter. Siya yung hindi gumagawa ng combination task. So, I hope naintindihan nyo yung kung bakit siya yung na-eject. And that ends my lesson. Thank you very much. God bless you all.